Hey, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to Keep Your Mouth Shut. Dem leaders and Dem Republicans go nose to nose in the hallway. This animated shit that we're about to see. Let's get into it. You know what to do. Subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash that like button. Let's get it. Let's go. No time to waste. Let's hit it.
We got a 1-year extension. Why don't we sign on right now?
Let me ask you a question. Did you get permission from your boss?
Why don't we sign on right now?
Did your boss, Donald Trump?
You can easily extend the ACA right now.
Donald Trump
He's not my boss.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. And by the way, why did you vote to shut the government down? Why did you vote to shut it down?
Let me ask you a question.
For years, you always lectured about how we need to keep the government open.
You're making a show.
Don't let this shit fool you. Both sides voted to shut the government down. And the Dems voted to shut the government down, as well as the Republicans. And Donald Trump is using this to fire more people, to get rid of waste, fraud, and abuse is what he's saying, but it's to fire more people. And what the Dems are really trying to block from is them using using it to cut back on Medicare. But also the Dems are trying to put money into other things as well that are unnecessary. Like, I don't want to say it on here because I don't want to get blocked or banned. It's both sides. Don't let this little animated shit fool y'all. Like, both of them are doing some shit. Both of them are responsible for the government shutdown, and both of them need to come together to get people back to work and get people money. Straightforward, straight period. But period.
No, it's sad. It's sad. You could easily sign on to this.
You're embarrassing yourself right now.
The only embarrassment here is you.
You're an embarrassment.
Because here's the thing, right? When Republicans are arguing for something, they are doing a lot of smashing on a lot of things that are going to be needed later, right? They are doing a lot of smashing on a lot of things that people are going to come back and be like, what the fuck? But the Democrats are also putting a lot of money into things that we don't need. Like, we don't need a lot of money into certain things, if y'all want to go look it up and research it, but certain areas, like, and the Democrats are trying to do that, and it's like, no. Put money towards the specific problems that we have, and then we'll go from one problem to the next and make it grafted into bills so that we all can make a judgment on whether or not we want it. Don't be trying to sneak it into certain things. And that's what Democrats do. They do that shit. So, let's go.
Sign on to the bill.
Let me ask you a question.
You had 4 Democrats on here.
Let me ask you a question.
It's a clean extension for 1 year.
You voted for the one thing that we vote, correct?
I voted for a tax cut bill that gave the largest tax cut to Americans in history, including, by the way, the average New Yorker getting a $4,000 tax cut. Are you against that?
You're embarrassing yourself.
Do you want to cut the standard deduction in half?
It did cut taxes for the wealthy, and it also added $7 trillion to the debt. So the big, beautiful bill didn't do anything for average people. They gave us like $15 in our paychecks. Stop it. Stop it. Stop acting like it really... No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Cut to Medicaid in
No, we
American
voted out
history. You voted for
waste,
that.
fraud, and abuse, by the way.
You voted
Tom DiNapoli, the
for a
Democratic
permanent-
controller...
I want them to tell us, guys, what the waste, fraud, and abuse is, too. Show us. And if there's waste, fraud, and abuse, why is nobody being arrested? I have a whole bunch of questions when they say that shit. But I also wonder why, if we are wasting money, the Democrats are fighting so hard to continue to waste money. If they are finding things that are very wasteful on the spendings, and they're trying to cut back on those things that are wasteful when it comes to Medicare, then we need to discuss it. Put all the data out so we all can see it. Because when I go look at it, I'm seeing the exact opposite. There isn't any waste, fraud, and abuse going on when it comes to Medicare. It's just an expensive program in general. Medicare and Medicaid and what's the other one? Social Security. They're just expensive programs. I don't see any waste, fraud, and abuse that could possibly happen. Like, immigrants can't get it because you have to have a Social Security in order to get it. Like, I read the whole document. Like, they can't get anything that when it relates to Medicare, Social Security, anything like that, because you have to have a documentation to prove that you live in the United States to obtain those things. So I don't know. Let's keep going.
Let me ask you a question.
Pointed out that $1.2 billion were wasted.
Listen, you're not going to talk. You're not going to talk to me. You're not going to talk to me and talk over me
New York residents
because you don't want to hear what I have to say.
Oh, I'm listening.
So why don't you just keep your mouth shut?
Oh,
because you showed up.
Is that the way to talk?
You showed up,
yeah.
And so you voted for this one
I
big
signed
ugly
on
bill.
to this. You can extend it right now.
A permanent extension of massive tax breaks for your billionaire donors.
So 90%
Right.
of
So they
Americans,
can get a permanent extension.
90% of Americans
working
take the
class
standard
Americans
deduction.
can? Is that right?
90% of Americans take the standard deduction.
Is that right?
If you had your way, the standard deduction would have been cut in half. That would have been a massive tax increase on Americans all across the country.
You're
You support
here,
that?
unfortunately.
You're against lifting the cap on salt.
Your billionaire donors.
The billionaire donors, lifting the cap on salt, we put a income cap in place.
Why are you here right now?
I'm not saying that I like higher taxes. I'm not saying that at all. But to some degree, there has to be some level of tax increases when it comes to covering some of the shit that we've fucked up on. Not we, not us, the average citizens. They fucked up on. That we gotta take care of. But it's both Democrats and Republicans doing this shit. And the money doesn't trickle down, man. We haven't seen an increase in minimum wage for a period of time. We didn't see an increase in minimum wage for over 20 to 30 years. So, like, the money's not trickling down. Like, it's just not. Like, I don't know, man. This is just crazy.
Republicans to be here?
Where
I'm
are
here.
the rest of your
You wanted
Republican
Republicans to be here. I'm here.
Why are you?
And by the way,
But also, we need to invest in our businesses because it doesn't seem like there's any programs helping us invest in our businesses. So, it costs $6,000 to become a barber is crazy. To cost you damn near like what, $5,000 to $6,000 to go to school to become a trucker is crazy. If you want to get people to work and get people on the road and get people doing what they need to do, we need to cut back on some of this stuff that prevents people from being able to get shit done.
Pass an ACA extension right now. Sign on to this bill.
Did your boss
Sign on to the bill.
Is your boss Donald Trump behind it?
HR 5145. Why don't you get on it?
Mike, is your boss Donald Trump behind it?
Why won't you get on
Because
it?
you don't work for the American people.
Oh, I do. I work for the people of New York. I work for the people of my district.
Is that why you? Is that
I'm
why
here.
You got 100.
And by the way, I voted for a clean CR to keep the government open and funded. You voted to shut it
You're
down.
embarrassing yourself right now.
Yeah, leader, with all due respect, you're the one who actually voted to shut the government down.
Actually, you
It's
know
sad.
that's not true.
It's sad. You voted to shut the government down.
The Republicans control the House, the Senate, and the President.
Right, and you're smart enough to know
Facts.
that you need six.
Republicans control the House and Senate. So who has the power to really shut it down? It's the Republicans. Don't let this goofy ass dude fool you. And like, yeah, as you can see, I'm arguing both points of the argument. So I'm not on either side here. But Republicans control the House and the Senate. Who shut it down? They did. They have the power to do it.
60 votes in the Senate,
Is that
right?
right? No.
Do you need 60 votes in the Senate
Were
or no?
60 votes needed to pass your one big ugly bill?
Facts.
Reconciliation, which you
What's
did with
six-
the IRA,
what's six-
boy, that really reduced inflation.
Are
You
you
did a
trying to
great job
elevate
there.
yourself because you're afraid
I'm not
you're
trying to
about lose
elevate myself.
re-election?
No, I'm not going to lose re-election. You spent $42 million last cycle. You didn't do that great.
Why aren't you running for governor right now?
Because I actually enjoy this job, and I'm here to do it. And by the way, you could actually pass a subsidy right now to ensure that people don't have health care premiums going up. Why won't you support this one-year bill?
Let me ask you a question.
Tom Swazi's on it, Jared Golden,
Let me ask you a question.
Marie Blusenkamp Perez. Are they wrong?
Your
Tom Davis?
other boss,
Are they wrong?
your other boss, Mike Johnson, I challenged him to a debate
Yeah.
on the floor. Did he send you?
No, I'm here on my behalf of my constituents because you
Is that right?
shut the government down. And my constituents are suffering as a result of your ridiculous ploy because you're so afraid of Zohran Mandami. By the way, when are you endorsing him?
By the way,
Do you endorse him for mayor?
First of all, are
Are you
you?
going to endorse him for mayor?
Listen, you're a complete and total embarrassment right now.
Oh, why is that? Because you don't want to answer the
Is
question?
this supposed to be a video for your
You
family
don't want
election?
to, you don't want to answer the question? Do you support Zohran? By the way, did you see his statement yesterday?
Listen.
An embarrassment on October 7th blaming the Jews? You support that? Should he be the Democratic nominee for mayor?
First of all, I don't answer to you. You
Should
don't
he be
even
the Democratic
answer to
mayor?
yourself.
Should he be the
You don't
Democratic
even- I'll
nominee for
answer
mayor?
whatever questions I need to answer.
Politics is becoming so animated and we're all watching. Like, look at all these cameras out watching this shit. Like, both of them have to play it up so well right now.
Okay, so you think his statement yesterday was okay?
First of all,
All right. That's sad.
First of all,
It's unfortunate.
don't come with this phony.
These are bills.
No.
These are bills. They're not phony.
They're
They're real
bills
bills.
that Republicans are even prepared to bring
There's
to the floor.
11 Republicans on it. There's 4 Democrats. It's a bipartisan bill to extend the Affordable Care Act subsidies.
Do you-
If you believe
Bro,
in it so
do you
so
understand
much,
that?
why won't you sign on
Do you
to it?
understand that?
You could get your whole conference to
You
sign
got-
on today.
220
Your whole conference could sign on to
There
this,
are 220 Republicans in
right?
the House right now.
You have 215
You come to a bill with
Democrats.
11?
You have 215
Is that right?
Democrats. Well, how many votes does it take in the House?
Are you-
218.
Are you mathematically talented?
No, I think you are. You have 215 Democrats. You could all sign on to this today with 11 Republicans. It'd be great.
I've indulged you. I've given you your 15
You
minutes of
haven't
fame.
answered any of the questions.
You're a
but
complete and total embarrassment.
Yeah.
You're embarrassing yourself in your district right now, and you're going down to defeat
Oh, I
next
know.
year.
You know what? I'm glad Fox News didn't send any pundits to even talk. Let them both talk it out. And I do agree that he's an embarrassment. I do agree that all that was animated. He's right. The Republicans control the House and the Senate. They have the power to stop anything from happening. And they have the power to push anything through that can be done. They literally have the power right now and they're getting nothing done. So we got to keep that in mind. But at the same time, both sides fight each other on both sides on all this stuff. So it's not like, I don't know, let's be fair. Like, you know what I'm saying? When a Republican is in power, the Democrats fight them on everything. When a Democrat is in power, the Republicans fight them on everything. Anyways, though, y'all, I'm out. Peace.